Hey everybody, welcome back to the Attempters Movie Podcast. Today's movie is the new Pirates movie, Dead Men Tell No Tales. Um, yeah. It's good, it's a fucking... I don't know about you guys, but this franchise specifically, I love the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. I don't know, I haven't played any of the games, and I probably won't because they're really poop dick. I played one of them for PlayStation 2 for 20 minutes once on a demo, and I was like, nope. But on to the movie. I give this movie an 8 out of 10. First off at the bat, my score 8 out of 10. Um, it was good. It was great. It was I don't I've liked all the pirate movies, even number 4, and I don't know why people shit on number 4 so much. I think it's because number 4 doesn't really have the subplots that all the other ones do. So it's not bouncing around from character to character. See, that's what the first 3 Pirates movies did so good. And that's what this one did. They went back to the formula, which is good. There are subplots for everything. Everybody in these movies has their own interesting backstory. Barbossa, Jack, William Turner, Elizabeth Swan, Squidman McGee's Squidface. Even the god Calypso has her own sweet backstory. So you really get invested in each of the characters. Like, there's just things about Jack's past and that are really interesting, and then you find out things about Barbossa that you're like, wow, I love Barbossa as a kid. Barbossa is actually one of my favorite characters. He's my favorite character. Every time they put this motherfucker in a movie, you find out something different about him, something cool. He's definitely way more better suited to be a pirate than Jack is. Jack is kind of like a mismatched pirate. And I'm not going to spoil anything for you, but you'll find out. You'll find out. It seems like pirating fell into his lap. Like all of a sudden, like, oh, now I'm pirate. But Barbossa always seemed like a pirate from the very beginning. Like maybe even a pirate from childhood. I don't know why else I like these movies. Maybe it's because I love One Piece as well, the anime, and I don't know. There's just something about pirates that's really fucking cool, man. I love this fucking franchise. Okay, I'm not gonna spoil anything for you, but the visuals in this one are fucking amazing. Amazing. I love it. For instance, we already know the Salazar, the bad guy for this one. We see him in the trailer, so that's not a spoiler. Go fuck yourself. I tell you guys no spoilers way too much. I'm gonna try to stop that. Yeah, I'm sorry if that annoys you. Or am I? Go fuck yourself. No, I'm just kidding. Basically, these dead bodies are kind of like the ones from the first movie, but way different. Cause these dead bodies, they're literally pieces missing off of each person, like a leg or an arm or half a face or something like that. Like the skeletons in number 1 were all put together, and they still have their basic flesh. But literally, I swear to God, it's like someone took their body and then just paintbrushed stuff out. Like the person was there, and then after in the After Effects or whatever, they just paintbrushed out parts to make him look like a ghost. Like I'll give you an instance. Like there's one guy without the top of the head, but then he's got a hand and an arm, but no middle arm. And then there's a ghost with just a hat. I swear to God, just a fucking hat and hands. The rest is all ghost. So it's like a mixture of, it's like ghost pirates. Instead of skeletons, they went with ghost pirates. I fucking love it. It's amazing. Again, in this one, Jack's kind of like a deadbeat, like always. We always open up with Jack being not so well off. That's in all the movies, though. And then, stuff happens, and this happens, and that happens, and now we gotta go on an adventure to try and stop this and that. But the thing about this movie is, everybody is invested for a different reason. And that's what was good about like the first movies, but not the fourth movie. I can understand why people didn't like the fourth movie because, excuse me, um, because it seemed like just one storyline crammed together. And the action was good, the slapstick comedy was good, but there was no like mystery to it. I think that's what people liked about the original trilogy, and I think this is what people are going to like about this one. That everybody has their own individual reasons for going to do this thing that they're going to go do. Or, this adventure they're going to go on for their own personal reasons. Will Turner's son is in this. He's one of the main characters. And then he meets a girl, and, they got to have a love triangle relationship kind of thing in there. And then it's just... And then Barboza and Jack are at each other's throats like always. And then there's some personal history with Barboza and the girl that Jack, Will Turner's son, meets. And just a bunch of cool stuff like that. And I really enjoyed that kind of stuff about this movie. The rest of the movie is just like swashbuckling action. Jack fighting this, Jack fighting that, Will Turner's son fighting this, Will Turner's son fighting that, and it goes back and forth, and that's the bet, like fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting, and then some fighting's happening over here, and then we gotta jump over here to see what fighting over here is happening, and then back to this girl, she's doing something, and that's what makes these pirate fucking movies awesome, and that's what they didn't do in number 4. There wasn't enough fighting in number 4 too. And, I'm not comparing anything. I'm just... people don't seem to like that one, and I'm trying to figure out why, based on what was in this new movie and the old movies, and what made number 4 stand out so much. It's interesting to me. I'm sorry. I had to burp. I had some chicken wings. They were really fucking good, but they got heartburn now. Remember, kids, when you get older, Aunt will not be your fucking friend. Aunt Acid, like she's an ant. She's like, I got some acid for you. My face had acid. Why did you do? Yeah. And, there are some awesome scenes in this movie. I swear to God. I'm not gonna spoil them for you, just like I said before, but basically... They stepped it up a notch. They stepped it up a notch a lot. Like, the outrageous things you see in the other movies, like, for instance, Dead Man's Chest, where, like, fucking Jack Sparrow is fighting guys on that turny wheel thing. Well, it's like they took that, but fucking amplified it by 10, and instead of a fucking wheel, it's a building, but it's great stuff. I love it. They got even more subplot with the English privateers and stuff like that. I like that too. But, like, all of them are side characters. Just like in the first one, how the Englishmen were kind of like side characters. It's basically they took the formula of the Black Pearl, and they made it into this one. And I really like... And we got returning, like, side characters, too, from all the movies. Like, those 2 English guys, the 2 bumbling buffoon soldiers, they're now, like, part of Barbossa's crew permanently. And they're, like, distinguished, stupid pirates. I love it. Just stuff like that. The little things that make it, like, the quips and the... Are you sure, sir? And, stuff like that. And it's just amazing. I love that kind of shit. Like, that's the kind of comedy that makes the pirate movies fucking amazing. Like, they'll be in the middle of a battle, and they're trying to have a conversation with each other while fighting with fucking ghost pirates. And I love that shit. It's just so fucking amazing to me. I don't know what else to say about this movie at all, but let me see. The mystery in this movie is awesome too. The thing they're trying to find out to get, because But it also kind of makes some problems for me because it kind of gets rid of all the other stuff from. I don't know how to say it properly without spoiling it, but basically, it kind of erases stuff. And then we got at the end of the movie, we got some cool surprises that I will not spoil, but you must sit for that after screen credits because you will fucking shit your pants. I fucking love the way they're gonna go with this storyline, and I like how they're kind of making this like now Jack's an old pirate kind of thing. Not really though. He's still like. I know he aged since the last movie because people fucking age. That's just how it goes. But I don't know. He looks the same, but he just looks more like a pirate who's been through some shit. You know what I mean? And I like that. And then we get you're gonna find out some cool stuff about Jack Sparrow's past in this movie too that I enjoy. I don't know. I really enjoy the backstory to these movies. The character development is the most important part to these pirate movies, I think. And that's what number 4 suffered from. It didn't have like the mystery and the backstory. I already mentioned this before. That made the character build up. Like in the first Black Pearl movie, I was like, I don't care about this fucking. I didn't care about the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie when I was a kid. But then I realized they're building it up. The first movie was like a mini adventure, you know what I mean? And they were like, here, we're going to introduce these characters. And it was brilliant. Introduce these characters. Here's Jack. Here's Will. Here's Swan. Here's Barbossa. And, here's the crew. And then in number 2, they were like, okay, now that you know all that shit from number 1, here's some more shit, plus some mystery shit, plus some antagonist that's just really fucking dead on good with this tentacly squid face. And that's what number 4 suffered from. And they decided, we're not going to do that number 4 shit again. We're gonna go back to the formula. And that's what I love about this fucking movie. You find out new stuff about each of the characters, and it is fucking amazing. Then you also at the exact same time though, you get introduced to these new characters that are related to the old characters that make new light on the old characters and the new characters. It's just, I love it. And then it makes you feel different for those characters. Again, no spoilers, but Barbossa is probably the most important. The most important in this movie because you find out some shit about him too, and then you find out like this dark, mysterious past thing between Barbossa and Jack, and some shit that happened between them, and just like way more of their past than you thought you would find out. You know what I mean? Like you thought it would all be mysterious the whole time. Like, why would we show young Jack's past? Or, like, why wouldn't we wait for a prequel or something for that? Or I don't know. But there is one thing that's irked me about this movie that I gotta fucking I gotta spoil. And if you don't want to hear this, then click off now because this is after I spoil this is gonna be the end of the video. Listen, they are going way too fucking far with the CGI shit. All right. The CGI face recreation shit, because like I said, there's a thing from Jack's past, and we get to see young Jack, and that's cool. But get another fucking character to play young Jack. Get another actor to play young Jack. Make up his fucking face. Don't just get a stand-in person and CGI young fucking Jack's morph his. Don't morph fucking his face to look younger. You know what I mean? I forget who the actor is. God damn it. I'm going to be fucking crucified for this because I love these movies and yet I cannot remember his fucking name right now for the life of me. Jack Sparrow is played by... I'll enter the name right now. I fucking forget. When I talk like this, I kind of forget where I am. But basically, they took the actor's face and they fucking, just youngified him like they did with the Avengers movie, like they did with the Star Wars Rogue One movie. And I'm just sick of it. I don't want to see that shit. Why? At this point, we could take all the actors and say, you're going to be voice actors now, and fucking make them all younger again and do a movie with everybody. Excuse me. Fuck, I don't want to see Keanu Reeves age 17 again, you know what I mean? I don't want to see Danny DeVito when he was fucking, 20. I don't want to see Rick Romanus when he was... you know what I mean? I don't want to see these old actors' backstory scenes as CGI young people. There's no fucking reason to do it. There's not. Just get another fucking actor and put makeup on his face. God damn, it's so annoying and it irks me. It takes me out of the movie. It makes me not enjoy that part of the movie at all. And I don't like it. In this movie, it wasn't so bad because they did it pretty well. But it still irks me a lot. Just get a fucking actor, put fucking makeup on his face, and be done with it. You know what I mean? I don't like it. But basically, they make a young Jack and Salazar, and they tell him how they meet and all that shit, and it just, the whole time you see Jack's face, it takes me out of the whole scene. I love the backstory scene, but then you ruin it for me when you find out, when you look at his face, and it's just annoying. I don't like it. I don't want it. Just get a fucking actor and put makeup on his face. Anyways, that's been my movie review. I hope you liked it. A great movie. Go see it while it's still in theaters. 8 out of 10, like I said. It would have been fucking 9 out of 10 if they didn't irk me with that stupid fucking CGI bullshit. Anyways, I hope you all have a good day, and I will see you in the next realm. Bye-bye.